By now you've seen the numbers. In 100 days, Donald J. Trump has self-sabotaged his presidency to such a degree that his approval rating is lower than any other predecessor, going all the way back to at least Dwight Eisenhower. In every single issue, including the two, immigration and the economy, that got him elected, he is polling underwater. Respondents repeatedly say that his disregard for the rule of law, his ill-thought and reckless tariffs, and his weaponization and politicization of the tools of government that target enemies are concerning. But despite the bluster of an imagined mandate, the lies of an economic turnaround that will soon become much worse, and a global tinderbox he has impossibly inflamed further but promises will come to heal, despite all the tough talk, he knows down deep that he's in over his head. Look at his actions for just the past few days. Suddenly, he's preaching patience, along with the imagined negotiations of trade deals he said will suddenly materialize. But as we've learned from other world leaders, they haven't even started. The war in Ukraine that he boasted would end on day one has only escalated. Now, instead of throwing Zelensky out of the White House, he's sitting down with him at the Vatican after realizing that Putin never respected him. When the Signalgate scandal first happened, Trump called The Atlantic a rag and its publisher a liar. Fast forward to present day, where Trump is sitting down with the magazine for a long-form interview and even asking that the aforementioned Jeffrey Goldberg come along. His golden boy, Pete Hegseth, who Trump defended despite all evidence to the contrary, suddenly needs, according to Trump, to get his act together. His best buddy Elon Musk and his Doge bros, suddenly they're MIA, and Trump seems unwilling to even mention his name or that initiative. Now, none of this should imply self-awareness or acknowledgement of a new political reality. Trump claims to be enjoying himself much more this time around, and he claims he now runs not just the U.S., but the world. Whether he believes that or not, the consequences of the madness of the past 100 days is that our allies think that he does. No one trusts that he will honor agreements or their sovereignty. No one trusts him. Even if in his most private moments he realizes that the global trade war that he unleashed cannot end well, he lacks the foresight, the work, the team, and the nuance to put the genie back in the bottle. When, as the courts, as I believe they will draw in the not-too-distant future a clear red line regarding checks and balances and separations of powers, will the question be, will he acknowledge it? Will he acknowledge the rule of law? To that question, I wonder. I think Trump knows that he's in trouble. He just doesn't know what to do about it. And I know this much. Friends and foes alike have discovered that with Trump, they will have to operate in their own self-interest, and that the next 100 days will impossibly be even more perilous than the first.